Hi, I'm Colonel Rich Bourquin, Commander of Space Delta IV. I'm joined today by one of my deputy commanders, Lieutenant Colonel Jason McCandless. So this is the second in our series of discussions on what are the things that we value in Space Delta IV. And today we want to talk about the fact that we conduct and support our operational mission on a foundation of technical excellence. So this is something that I learned even as a second lieutenant. I remember being a defense support program operator, conducting just a standard missile warning, day of operations, and we had some missiles go off, and it was a fairly complex scenario, and we didn't really have all the information we needed, and we processed the checklist and did our reporting, and it turns out that we had misassessed how many missile launches there had been, and so we were assessed critical errors for that and got decertified, had to get retrained on those tasks. But what it really taught me is, I thought I was doing everything right. I knew how to process the checklist, but I didn't understand my weapon system well enough. I was too new to it, didn't know what all was going on with it, didn't know what the rest of the crew should have been doing and how we should have processed that. And I really learned at that point, and it really set me up for the rest of my career to value technical excellence and value kind of complete understanding of whatever it is that you do to support our operational mission. So, J-Mac, what do you think when you think technical excellence? What does that mean to you, and why is it important?
So, to me, technical excellence is all about the knowing your weapon system, but also not just weapon system, but knowing your job and how your job supports the mission of Delta IV. One of the big things that we talk about, have been looking at as we grow Delta IV, is the understanding that it's not just the operator that needs to be technically excellent. Even our security forces members, all our support staff and members need to be able to have technical excellence in what they do so that we can all support the mission that we do here.
Yeah, I think especially all of our support folks, we kind of take for granted that technical excellence applies to just operators, and all those other functions really do enable our operators to focus on the mission. So how do you think we go about developing technical excellence within the Delta?
So the number one thing is to have a mindset of curiosity and learning the weapon system or whatever your job is. You need to be curious, ask your supervisors, your peers, your leadership, so you can better understand the weapon system, and really having that mindset to improve your knowledge, improve your capability, and understand how you fit into the bigger system. As a lieutenant, I did not understand the bigger architecture of the missile warning systems. And so now as I look back as a lieutenant colonel, the things I've learned over time have been how important the things that we're doing at the lower levels really matter. And so it's important that all members of the Delta really understand how they support the mission.
Yeah, absolutely. And when I hear the message from the Chief of Space Operations and senior leadership in Space Force, we talk about innovation, we talk about efficiency. We know we're in a resource-constrained environment. And so it's incumbent on every single person in the Delta to know their job, understand how the job fits in with everybody else and what everybody else is trying to do. Because you can't innovate if all you know is just the checklist, just a set of policies that you're following without understanding the bigger role in the mission and how we can use those things and maybe work around some of those things to get to a better solution and to better use our resources. So again, technical excellence is absolutely one of the things that we value and we expect from all of the space professionals and airmen in Space Delta IV. So thanks for listening. I look forward to seeing you again on our next Values Talk.